I'm just trying to win. Congratulations.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Timberwolves were able to move on after a 6-game battle in round 2. They now have a new adversary in the conference finals as they tip off tonight against the Thunder. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Some big-time heroics have gotten both teams to this point. It's Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Jalen Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren, and it's Williams in at center, locking down the middle. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. You look at Oklahoma City, it took a major effort for them to advance out of the conference semis. How much of an effect does that have on a team?
Well, you want to conserve energy as much as possible in the early rounds. They really weren't able to do that. Here's where the home fans need to rise up and give their guys the jolt of adrenaline they need.
And it's Dort with the ball for OKC. It's a 3-point game. Williams misses. And now we go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Mark Daigneault.
He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Conley, and the baseline jumper goes down.
Yeah, this is how Conley plays. Extremely efficient. He just takes what the defense allows.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Gobert finds Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. From deep, Holmgren. Randle pulls down the board. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And here's Edwards. Randle, right side. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels from long range. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Now here's Holmgren. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. The baseline, Jay. And the shot goes down.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Pass to Randle from deep. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, Randle keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Caruso. He's checked in for Dort. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. 5th, Mike Conley.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
Timberwolves on D. On the wing, Caruso. He's guarded by Conley. Williams from long range. He drops it from range. Williams has got 5.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Caruso against Conley. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Williams misses.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Randall. With the drive. Over Williams. That's short off the rim.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on McDaniels. 4 on the clock. From 10 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Conley. Edwards looking it over. McDaniels from long range. Minnesota again missing. The Thunder have gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Here's Caruso. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's a tie ball game.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
They now take the lead. Edwards got his second bucket on the night.
You gotta bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Williams from long range. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. 3 on 3. Back to Edwards. Takes the 3. It doesn't go for him. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Minnesota. They lead by a bucket. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Minnesota in the lead. On the court for the Timberwolves. We've got Anthony Edwards. Naz Reid out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Garza in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Wallace outside. Caruso outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 14 feet away. Inside. Edwards. Edwards lays it in.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Wallace outside. And he drives in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Oklahoma City shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he drops it first. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Miller's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Timberwolves shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Outside Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. Reed can't hit.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Here's Wallace. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Wiggins passes to Dort. Fires the three. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. There's a screen. Edwards for 3. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 5. Reed against Wiggins. Back to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 7 points.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Williams defending. Reed, good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Look at Chet using his size inside.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Wiggins. Reed can't hit. Thunder trail by 4. Caruso with it. He's picked up by Conley. Dort for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. Could be really effective at any position on the floor.
Now Reed. Back to Conley. And the layup is good.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. Can't cash in the 10-footer. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Conley looking for an opening. Up top, Edwards. Got it. Good job in the low post. 12 points for him.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Caruso. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And all the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. For Oklahoma City, Jang comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. Randall, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. Thunder on D. It's a 3-point game. Conley passes to Randall. Alexander Walker with it. Back to Randall. 6 to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. And the jam by Gobert.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 1:31 left in the second. Here's Jang. Dort right side. Outside, Williams. Wiggins from long range. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Now here's Conley. Down low. Here's Alexander Walker. Jang pulls it in. Conley against Williams. He nails it, and we're tied. Williams has got 9.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Williams. Clock at 6. Steps back and fires. Another shot. Rudy, a monster inside.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Jacks up a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Minnesota up 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, the conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Minnesota in the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Chet Holmgren out there with Kenrich Williams. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Here's Gobert. Williams grabs the board. And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Timberwolves shooting about 41%. McDaniels passes to Edwards to the inside. Here's Randall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Lou Dort picks one up.
During his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think, has another level to his game. It's about that consistency he's trying to get to. He's an all-NBA caliber player when he gets it going.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Thunder trail by 3. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Randall. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Williams has got 11.
Yeah, as a shooter, Williams is fairly flexible.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and of course Anthony Edwards.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Jaden McDaniels picks one up, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your home city, Kendrick Williams.
What's up?
One shot.
And Williams no good on that one. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 1. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Stepping up to secure the board, he just wanted it more.
That shot missing. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Have halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
Now here's Dort for the lead. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Randall, the pass to Conley. To the middle. Outside McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss by Minnesota.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a deep 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Edwards. 14 points for him. And it's rejected.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
To the board, the bartender. Give him a hand, fans.
He's checked in for Dort. .143 left in the third quarter. Randall outside. Outside Reed. Outside Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Minnesota again missing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Caruso outside. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. And here's Caruso outside. Buries it from 3. And now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Right wing. Randall against Williams. Randall can't hit.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And Minnesota has possession. The Thunder making their last shot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
So for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Joe comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wallace in for Williams. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Dillingham's checked in for Mike Conley. Pass to Holmgren. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's DiVincenzo, covered by Joe. Outside Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Reed finds Randall. Gets the 3 ball to go. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Thunder out in front, leading by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in at point. Ingles, a screen on Williams. Alexander-Walker. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Caruso. And here's Wiggins. Over Reed. Wiggins, no good. It's Edwards on the wing, covered by Joe. Outside Edwards to tie it up. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. They set a pick. The 3. Rebound Minnesota.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Minnesota with some changes. Randall comes in for Ingles. And Conley subbed in for Anthony Edwards. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Conley passes to Randall. Out to the wing. Wiggins against Reed. Shoots over Wiggins. Reed, good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Such a wide open look. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Left side, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. And it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
The teardrop. Reed sets a screen. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Let's go! Get ready, everyone! To see yourself on screen, show us your best moves. Let's go!
Thunder, Williams is checked in for Wiggins. Chet Holmgren comes in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. McDaniels against Williams. Dort for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 11. It's McDaniels on the wing. Williams defending. Outside, Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with a 3.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Dort for 3. Drills it from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Randall against Holmgren. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
Julius Randle, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one's no good.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Great D that time from Holmgren.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Back to Dort. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Anthony Edwards. What'd you find out, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. The concern is obvious. Here in the conference finals, the slimmest of margins can make a big difference. Guys?
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Strong drive by Edwards. Yep, that one goes.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Thunder lead by 8. Edwards against Dort. Right side Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Randall, tough guy to guard here as he uses that frame to earn another trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. So he gets them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Thunder leading by 6. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked by Gobert.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Edwards, no good. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Williams with it. Randall's in his pocket. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Conley. The 3-ball. Williams grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Inside. And that one's good. Holmgren. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Offensive rebound. McDaniels from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Minnesota calls time here. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
At the line for your Oklahoma City. Shoot 2. Taking 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up by 9.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jalen Williams.